listen to me. Right now, there are over 9 million people in the United States waiting for their citizenship interview. 9 million people. And do you know what is the number one reason they fail? Not because they don't know the answers, not because they don't love this country. They fail because they are afraid to speak English. They freeze. They forget every word they studied. They look at the officer and their mind goes blank. Does that sound familiar? Have you ever studied something and then forgotten everything in the moment? Today that stops. Because I am going to show you that you don't need perfect English to pass your citizenship interview. You need the right words, you need the right sentences, and you need confidence. Stay with me, because in this video, I will give you everything you need. Let me tell you something real. Most English learners do the same thing. They open a big book. They study 100 grammar rules. They memorize long, complicated sentences. And then, the interview day comes. The officer says, "Good morning." And the student says, "Nothing." Why? Because grammar books don't teach you how to speak. They teach you how to think about speaking. And thinking is the enemy of speaking. When you think too much, you freeze. When you freeze, you fail. But here is the truth, and I want you to really hear this. The citizenship officer is not your English teacher. They don't want perfect grammar. They want to understand you. They want to hear your answers. Simple, clear, honest. You don't need beautiful English. You need working English, and I am going to give you exactly that. Stay with me. We are just getting started. Here is my system. It is very simple. I call it the 3-3-3 method. 3 sentence patterns, 3 daily practice steps, 3 minutes of speaking every morning. That's it. You don't need a classroom. You don't need a private teacher. You don't need to be perfect. You need repetition, rhythm, and confidence. Say it with me right now, out loud. I can speak. I can answer. I am ready. Say it again. I can speak. I can answer. I am ready. Good. Every time you feel afraid, say those 3 sentences, because your brain believes what you tell it. Now, let's learn the real interview questions and how to answer them in simple, real English. Part 1. The first questions are always about you. The officer wants to know who you are. These are the easiest questions, but many people still get nervous. So, let's practice together. Question 1. What is your name? Simple answer. My name is your name. Don't say, I am named, or people call me. Just say, my name is Tu. Practice it now. Say your name out loud. My name is underscore, underscore, underscore. Good. Question 2. What is your date of birth? Simple answer. I was born on month, day, year. Example. I was born on March 15th, 1985. Say your birthday out loud right now. I was born on blank. Question 3. What is your current address? Simple answer. I live at your address. Example. I live at 123 Main Street, Houston, Texas. Practice this Say it slowly. Say it clearly. Remember this rule. Short sentences are your friend. The officer does not want a speech. They want information. Short, clear, confident. This is why you are still watching, because this works. Real practice. Real answers. Let's keep going. Part 2. Now the officer asks about your history. These questions can feel scary, but they are not. You just need the right pattern. Question: when did you become a permanent resident? Simple answer: I became a permanent resident in year. Example: I became a permanent resident in 2018. Question: have you traveled outside the United States in the last 5 years? 2 possible answers. If yes, yes, I traveled to country in year. I was gone for number days. If no, no, I have not traveled outside the United States. Question: have you ever been arrested? This is serious. Answer honestly. If no, no, I have never been arrested. If yes, talk to a lawyer before your interview. Always. Key phrase to remember: I have never kinked. Practice this. I have never been arrested. I have never failed to pay my taxes. I have never been a member of a terrorist organization. These are important. Practice them slowly. Take a breath. You are doing well. Relax. Breathe. Speak slowly. The officer is not your enemy. They are doing a job. You are doing yours. Part 3. The Civics Test. Now, this is where many people feel afraid. But here is the truth. US CIS gives you 100 possible questions, and they only ask you up to 10. You only need to answer 6 correctly. 6 out of 10. You don't need all 100. You need the most common ones. Let me teach you the most important ones right now. What is the supreme law of the land? Answer: the Constitution. Short, simple, perfect. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? Answer: the Bill of Rights. How many amendments does the Constitution have? Answer: 27. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? Answer: the Senate and the House of Representatives. How many U.S. senators are there? Answer: 100. Who is the President of the United States right now? Answer: say the current president's name clearly. The president is name. Who is the vice president right now? Answer: the vice president is name. What is the capital of the United States? Answer: Washington, D.C. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1900s. Answer: World War I, World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, the Gulf War. Pick one. Say it clearly. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Answer: freedom of speech, or freedom of religion, or freedom of the press. These answers are short. They are simple. You don't need full paragraphs. You need the right words. short, clear, confident. Stay with me. We have the most important part coming next. Part 4. The English test inside the interview. The officer will ask you to read one sentence in English and write one sentence in English. Many people are afraid of this part, but listen, they make the sentences simple on purpose. They are not trying to fail you. Here are example reading sentences. The president lives in the White House. Citizens have the right to vote. Congress makes federal laws. Practice reading these out loud every day. Slowly, clearly, confidently. For writing, the officer will say a sentence and you write it. Practice these. The president lives in the White House. Write it again and again. Your handwriting doesn't need to be beautiful. The spelling needs to be close. The words need to be there. Practice 5 sentences every day. 5 minutes. That's all. Okay. Now I am going to give you your daily practice plan. This is the 3-3-3 method I told you about. Follow this every day. Every single day. Step 1. Morning. 3 minutes. Wake up. Take a breath. Say out loud. I can speak. I can answer. I am ready. Then answer 3 civics questions out loud. Don't read the answer. Close your eyes. Say it from memory. 3 questions. Every morning. Step 2. Shadow speaking. 3 minutes. Find this video or any citizenship interview video on YouTube. Listen to the question. Pause. Say the answer out loud, in your own voice. Then listen to the answer. Compare. This is called shadow speaking. Your brain learns the rhythm of English this way, not just the words. The rhythm. Step 3. Mirror practice. 3 minutes. Stand in front of a mirror. Look at yourself. Ask yourself a question from the interview. Answer it. Look into your own eyes. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. This builds something grammar books cannot build. It builds confidence. 9 minutes a day. 3 steps. That is your practice system. Do it every day for 30 days. You will feel different. I promise you that. This is the system that works. Let's keep going. The best part is coming. I want to stop here and talk to you like a friend, not like a teacher, like someone who believes in you. You have come so far already. You left your home country. You built a new life. You are sitting here, watching this video, preparing for one of the biggest days of your life. That is not weakness. That is strength. But I know what happens inside. You say to yourself, what if I make a mistake? What if they don't understand me? What if I forget everything? Let me answer those fears right now. Fear 1. What if I make a mistake? You will make mistakes, and that is okay. The officer knows English is not your first language. They are trained to be patient. If you don't understand a question, say this. I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question, please? Or, can you say that more slowly, please? These are perfect sentences. Use them. They are not embarrassing. They are professional. Fear 2. What if they don't understand me? Speak slowly. That's the answer. Not louder, slower. When you speak slowly, people understand you better, and you make fewer mistakes. Relax, breathe, speak slowly. Say it with me. Relax, breathe, speak slowly. Fear. 3. What if I forget everything? This is why we practice. When you practice every day, when your mouth says the words every morning, your brain stores them differently. They become automatic, like driving, like walking. You don't think, you speak. That is the goal. Communication is more important than grammar. An officer who understands a simple answer will pass you. An officer who hears perfect grammar but no confidence will not. Be real. Be human. Be clear. Let me remind you what you learned today. You learned that you don't need perfect English. You need working English. You learned the most common civics questions and simple answers. You learned the 3-3-3 system, 9 minutes a day. You learned to say, relax, breathe, speak slowly. And you learned that communication is more important than grammar. Now I want you to do one thing. Right now, today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait until your English is better. Take out a piece of paper. Write down 5 civics questions. Answer them out loud. Right now. Not tomorrow. Now. Because here is the truth. The officer at your citizenship interview is not looking for Shakespeare. They are looking for you. The real you. The person who worked hard. The person who waited years. The person who is ready. That person speaks clearly. That person answers simply. That person is ready, and that person is you. You are ready. You have everything you need. Go practice. Go speak. Go pass. And when you get the citizenship certificate in your hands, remember this moment. Remember that you didn't give up. Remember that simple English was enough. If this video helped you, please like it. Share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe, because every week I give you tools like this, real English for real life, and leave a comment below. Tell me, what question are you most afraid of? I will help you. I believe in you. Now go practice.